We're Sarah and Ben. We're on an Arctic adventure exploring the extreme north of Europe.
Welcome back to Diamonds on Tour.
Well, this is the town called Henningsvær. Isn't it lovely?
Beautiful. It's really stunning. What a great place. It's very typically Norwegian.
Very much.
It's off season. I guess during the summer this place would be heaving, but there's us and a few other people. These are racks for drying fish. I'll show you some more in a minute in use. Look at them. So now you can actually see the racks in operation with all the fish drying. I don't know how long these have been here, but there's a vague smell of fish, but not really. It's not really that bad. There's a lot of them. Sorry to any vegetarians and vegans out there.
These racks are known as yay and are used to dry stockfish. These are normally cod and they're hung to dry from February to May. The near freezing temperature and relative lack of rain provide the perfect conditions to dry the fish, preventing insects and bacteria, and this is the world's oldest food preservation process. Birds do take some, maybe 2 to 3% of the fish, but that's just fine, there's plenty to go around. These are often mistaken for klippfisk or salted cod, but using salt for curing was not economic until much more recent times. Fish have been preserved in exactly this way on these shores for well over 1,000 years.
We're just heading down the end of this lane to a football stadium. It's on a tiny island, and actually the football stadium I think takes up most of the land on this island. There's a little isthmus that joins this island to its fellow island next door where the inhabitants are, but this is stunning. And if you're wondering, anybody, this is AstroTurf. They haven't been able to keep this like this during the winter.
This is such a remarkable football pitch. It's actually appeared in some of the UEFA marketing stuff, which is, I think, some sort of European football group of stuff.
Ben doesn't know anything about football.
No, football's not my thing. But this is the most remarkable place for a football pitch. And no doubt you've seen in any pictures of Norway's marketing tourist board stuff, you will have seen a picture of this football pitch, I'm sure. And hopefully very soon I'll be able to take my own photo. I'm going to head up to the end of the island and see what we can do. there was only one other person with a drone at the football pitch, so I didn't have to stand in a drone operator queue waiting for my spot. And it's just started snowing, which is quite lovely. Are we going to get this coffee now?
Yeah.
Come on then.
There is one cafe, we've spotted it in the town. See you there.
Come on.
If there's one thing you've got to eat while you're here, it's fish and chips.
After a very tasty lunch here at Cafe Nusan here in Henningsvær, we're now heading on through Lofoten to a very beautiful park up on a beach. And this is Haukland Beach. How amazing is that? And tomorrow we're hoping to do the hike which takes us up to that peak up there, and from there we should get a beautiful view down of this stunning beach. But we're going to wait and see what the weather's like in the morning and how it looks, about whether we actually attempt that or not. We'll see.
It's a lovely beach. A little bit of snow still hanging around, although I think that's fallen this morning. I don't think it's hanging around, I think it's just this morning's. It is, I think the temperature's +1. Or it's supposed to be. There's a bit of a breeze, so I guess there's a chill factor in there somewhere. It feels all right. Snow, the mountains just coming out of the cloud on that left-hand side. That looks rather spectacular. That's still snow covered.
This morning we were going to be doing this hike. Can you see where the van's parked down there? Beautiful beach. And our plan was to go up this peak here. And from the top of there's an amazing view of the beach.
Yeah.
But instead, what did we do?
Well, when we were all dressed up, ready to go, took a look outside and this jockeying big cloud was overhead and it started to gently snow. So we abandoned the up the top thing because actually it's in the cloud really. And we really want to get some nice pictures of this beach. Yes. So we're just doing this round the headland walk. And then we'll have a look at 2 o'clock when the sun's shining again.
Nothing worse than walking all the way to the top of a peak to find you in the cloud and you can't see anything at all.
No, I've done that up Snowdon so many times that it's just not nice.
So we're going to continue around here, show you what we're heading into. Now this is the old road which was built by the local farmers years ago. I'll put the year on the screen because I can't remember it. And they built it to get around this mountain because before that they had to go over the top of it, and the children walking to school had a 7-mile walk over the top of the little mountain here, which was pretty tough in the winter. So the farmers got together and built this little road. The deal they had was that the more land a farmer had, the more work they had to do in building the road. That's quite democratic. Not sure it's great for the really successful farmer who's got lots of land, but there you go. I guess he had more machinery and kit for doing the job. But you can see the clouds around the corner. It's very spectacular, isn't it?
Yeah.
And this road makes for a very, very comfortable walk. You
Yes.
stop waffling now.
Yeah, stop waffling. Get off. The sun has decided to come out and play. Well, for a little while.
Yeah, it turns out that big cloud was heading that way down the coast, and we could probably have gone over the top of this hill here to get the views, but still, no regrets. This was a great choice. It's absolutely stunning. As I said, Slightly Bartfast. He won an award for this, you know. Here is the famous Dragon's Eye. Now, this is the spot where the slain dragon fell and now lies in slumber to be awakened by evil forces in years to come. And what a stunning location he fell in.
Oh.
Look at this. So with his eye, he watches over the ocean to see the mariners approaching this coastline, when the dragon will awaken and eat them with his fiery mouth, or something like that. It is very cool there. Just filming some waves for your brother. This is a table made out of a huge lump of stone and 3 rocks.
In a beautiful spot.
Here is a vaguely heart-shaped rock balanced on top of a much larger rock. And here is a heart-shaped ring of stones. Could it be the dragon's heart? Now look at the weather today, 16th of April, and it is absolutely beautiful. We've got blue skies, sunshine, there's hardly a breath of wind, but the weather can be really interesting here. Just over here, this is a shipping container, which is toilets. Now you know how heavy a shipping container is, but look at this. It's chained to the ground. This is heavy steel cable. Over here, these are strong chains bolted into the rock. So the shipping container has to be chained to the rock to stop it blowing away up here. That's how interesting the weather can get around here. You filming just in case I fall?
Wouldn't do that, darling. But I am following you down, in case.
Perfect.
We've arrived at the Viking Museum. This should be good, because obviously this area is where the Vikings came from. Well, the whole of Scandinavia really, Sweden, Norway, Denmark, maybe, I don't know, did they? I don't know. Anyway, yeah. So we're going to go and see. This looks pretty impressive, and they've actually, we're right down in the car park, but let me just show you this. The building is in the shape of a longhouse. There we go, right.
These wooden stumps mark the locations where the original Viking longhouse was discovered and excavated, and then the replica has been built alongside it to illustrate the scale and the nature of how it was built.
Oh, it's really nice, isn't it? What a lovely reconstruction.
That's brilliant.
Reindeer hides up there. Gentleman's just been and introduced himself, a Viking, and said that we're allowed to touch things, put helmets on. Ben's gone straight for it, and he said, but we're not, we can touch anything, but we're not allowed to kill each other.
It's very heavy.
Yeah, that's it. You look really cool in that, mate. It's better than that funny hat that you wear. Ben's got a sharp, pointy thing.
So here is an arrow.
Ooh. Yes.
This is very, very sharp.
Ben, how old are you? That's good though. Does look good. Yeah. Get aggressive, that's it, go on.
A shoe, a leather shoe with spikes on the bottom.
Oh, could you bring that to show me? Oh yeah, oh, okay.
Olden day crampons.
Yeah, they'd do the job, wouldn't they?
Certainly would. Beautiful. what a cool place that Viking museum was. But we have further to travel and more places to see, so we're back on the road. You know, sometimes you see places on Instagram or something, but they don't look quite the same in real life. Well, this place is certainly not one of those. Hamnoya is every bit as spectacular as you were hoping, and it's right at the side of the main road down through Lofoten. This whole place really is so stunning. Now, you know when you pull up at a park up,
Yes.
and you think that's not a bad view?
Yes.
What do you think of this one? Yeah, I reckon that'll do.
Very Norwegian.
Pretty stunning view there.
Thanks for coming with us on our journey through the Lofoten Islands. We'll leave you here where we spent the night with this incredible view to wake up to. If you're enjoying our videos, please consider subscribing to our channel, giving us a thumbs up and leaving a comment. It's completely free of charge and helps us tremendously. And while you're waiting for next week's video, why not check out some of our previous adventures or our van build series on our channel. See you next week when we're exploring more of this stunning place and travelling further on our fabulous Arctic van life adventure.